All right, sim loaded up, and here's the caravan. So please be a little bit patient with me as I go through these checklist items and stuff. I've only flown it twice, three times, two, three times, so I'm still learning where everything is and all that good stuff. Just making sure my throttles and stuff are doing okay. Now, I do know a lot of this stuff is inconsequential, but also let me get over to NeoFly and get this connected to that. Yeah, it's the Caravan. Okay, great, Caravan. Alrighty, so we're missing quite a bit of weight. I forgot to math out how much weight 6 passengers were. For how many pounds was it? 816? Let's find out. Let me get my calculator here real quick. It's 136 pounds per person. So let's get weight and balance up. Nope, I may get back. Oops. Let's get back into the sim here. Weight and balance. So filled up and don't have a co-pilot. So 6 passengers, 136 pounds per passenger. Oops. Oh dear, that's pretty heavy. Okay, so there we go. 136. Go. And 136. 2 more to go. All right, so that's done. And then it was 222 pounds. 110 there, and then 112 there.
Hello, pilot. Your passengers are waiting for you. Let me know when we can send them.
Load them all up.
Captain, we have opened the gates for boarding. The passengers are on their way.
Alright, so passengers to Whidbey, and can't open the doors or anything, and that's fine. Using the classic GNS 530, 430. Alright, oops. Switches, okay, switches off, so off. Switches are in the off position. Yep. Ignition switch to norm, which ignition is
Transporter from dispatch.
here. Okay,
All passengers on board. You can ask for the clearance to take off.
Alright. All circuit breakers are in, fuel selector is on. Okay. Oxygen pressure in the green, basically, and it is in the green. Ventilation and AC are all off. Confirmed. Bleed air heat is off. Right. Cabin mixing air is pushed in mode. Emergency power lever normal, which is here, so that's normal. Power lever is idle. Propeller lever is full forward. Let's see, fuel condition, it's idle cutoff. All right, fuel cutoff is pushed in, which is that, and then firewall valve pushed in, which is this red one way down there. That's pushed in. Okay, battery switch on. Great. Annunciators test. Oh, I think that was it, right? Yeah, that take time. Okay. Fire detector warning test. All right, we got that fire warning. Flap lever is up. Smoking seatbelt as required, so whatever. All right, we're gonna do battery start today. So beacon light on. That should be the beacon light. Yep. Beacon light on. Avionics 1 on. Bus volts should be at 24 volts minimum, which we are, see, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, we're about 25 volts. Emergency power extinguished, which it should be. Yep. Propeller area is clear, except for this guy, but it's clear. It's clear. Fuel boost pump on, and the fuel boost pump should be this. Yes, okay, I was right. Alright, fuel pressure low should extinguish, which it looks like it already has. Fuel flow should be none, which it is. Starter switch should go to start, and then we're going to look for NG RPM to be greater than 12. So our starter switch should be this. Yep. So it should be to start, and then what's the other? Motor. Okay, anyway, so start. And then NG here. All right, we're at almost at 10. There's 10, 11, 12, greater than 12. Let's turn the fuel on. Let's hear that rev up. Okay, yeah, the ITT maxed out already and shouldn't have hurt the, what do you call the engine? Now here's my engine state, and I've got the failure rate at like 4 times to accelerate 4 times. So there we go. We'll go ahead and turn that to off because we don't need to be sending radiation out right now. Alright, good. Starter switch to off because it's on and running. Nope. There we go. So starter engage should have turned off. Checking engine instruments, so this looks all good in the green. Propeller, the RPM basically in the green, ITT in the green, RGN in the green. Oil pressure and oil temperature are in the greens. Fuel flow is doing well, and full fuel on both. So generator to reset, and that's just to switch it over from battery to the generator. So we're just going to click that up to reset. And here's the generator, so that should be drawing power, whereas the battery should now be receiving a charge. So yeah, generator switch to reset, so the generator load is positive. As we can see here, positive. Alright, so battery charging negative, which we already checked. This should be battery. Yep, battery, so it's in the negative. Generator off, annunciator should be off, which it is. Fuel boost pump, turn that off. Fuel boost pump, boom, off, and that should extinguish. Fuel boost pump, annunciator. Weather is off, the weather radar is off, avionics 2 can now come on. Nav lights as required, so we'll go ahead and just turn on navigation lights. Suction is here, and that's in the green. Remote compass is in slave mode, and it should be aligned already. Ventilation and defrost as required. Actually, what is our temperature in here? That's pretty hot. So we can go ahead and flick on, I think. Alright, so ventilation to down, then flick on the heat here. So that way we can start getting some heat in the cabin for our passengers, make it comfortable. Alright, radios we'll check here later. Let's go ahead and get our avionics booted up here. Alright, so that's our engine start. Hot or hung start. Engine clearing, which we don't need to do, so taxi. So we'll just do the flight instruments. They should be all set to go. Let's go ahead, oops, let's get the propeller lever full forward, actually. Cabin lights off, cockpit lighting, we don't need that. Taxi recognition light, got that all ready to go. Inertial separator as required, which is this guy here. Parking brake we can release and then test the brakes. But I want to make sure that we get all this stuff set up first. So get our flight plan loaded up. So we are at 3 Whiskey 5. Whiskey and then 5. Enter. And then we are going to Whidbey, which should be KNUW, Kilo, November, Uniform, Whiskey. Alright, Alright, NUW. Yes, there we go. Whidbey Islands. That's where we're going. Whidbey. So that's done. Let's hold down the clear button to get back to my main page. Let's see. My next rad is on. Let's go to ADS. Get ADS turned on, just in case there are other aircraft in the area that I need to be aware of. And then, yeah, we keep this off for now. Let's go ahead and flick on Transponder. Let that load up. I've made that mistake too many times where I was going for flight following and it wasn't on. The 310 normally turns this on, and I just have to remember to flick this on by hand in the Grand Caravan. Like we can see, we're getting up to 49 degrees in here. It's still quite cold. Let's go ahead and just turn that up just a little bit. Turn the heat up a little bit. Alrighty, flight plan is in here, but also I want to kind of get ahead of things. I want to set to 122.9 for the airport for CTAF, and then once I take off, I'll see what approach we need to talk to. Anyway, we did that, and then down here, let's get our weather radar. See, it says it'll save the radio states, but I haven't seen it save my radio states in this plane at all, and I've shut it down like the manual told me to, and still haven't seen the radio frequency save. But this is working title, so who knows, it may just be a bug between working title and this black square aircraft. Anyway, let's hold down the clear button for this for just a couple seconds here, and then let's go to waypoint, and I need Kilo Bravo Victor Sierra for weather. Nope. Victor and then Sierra S. Oh, that's the number 8. Oops. Oh boy. I knew something was off. All right. So now we don't need this cursor anymore. We just now need to get to the frequencies to get AWAS loaded up and ready to go. Enter. That's all we need from that. And then we'll swap that in so then we can get weather for Whidbey. So we'll go in UW. C. Oops, yep, that's U. Okay, U. Sorry, I had C, so we'll just go ahead and go down to W. So there's Whidbey, and then they have ATIS. Alright. And then we'll load up ATIS. Okay, so that's all done. Flick back into the flight plan. Let's get... I guess it's icy. So, where is my defrost? So apparently it is very cold. It's just the fans. This should be the lights. For separator. Defrost pull. Light push, ground pull. Fine. We need forward cabin, which is push, which should be fine. Hopefully this helps. Let's see. So the vent, and that's just for that stuff. feel like this isn't working. Yeah, that's what I flicked on, so there's something else that I'm missing? Generate more heat a little bit, I guess. Bam, bam. Okay, yeah, I'm just checking to see if I'm missing anything. Forward cabin. Defrost is on pull. I've pulled it all the way out, have I not? Yeah, I mean, so it should be. Turn that off. So we're just gonna pitot heat on, stall heat on. Let's see, that should be the airframe and the propeller. Here, let me go to the generator just to make sure I'm not drawing too much power. Nope, I want to go up. This is terrible. Let's see, vent. I don't think I need to pull the vent on. You see, that's air conditioning for the fans. That's kind of like the thing that I'm wondering. Is it that cold? There's gotta be something else that I can do here. That's what I'm missing. Oh, WS, windshield. Duh. See, airframe DI should be on the... Is that the far right? Yeah. I don't think I'm getting frost on the wings or anything. At least not that I can see right now. Okay, so windshield anti-ice. I'm just waiting for this thing to de-ice. Maybe I should turn on the airframe de-ice as well. And so what is this? Oop. Oh, that's just the de-ice, anti-ice. What is this? Wings. And everything else is in the green. I just can't see for the life of me. So I think we're going to be taking off runway 7 because the wind is at between 07 and 09.
Tree Whiskey 5 traffic Cessna Zulu X-ray
Right.
Zulu.
I'm going to do it. I'm
Romeo
going to see. I'm
8
going to see
is
how this
taxiing
goes.
to runway 7.
Move. This person is going to be in trouble. Let's just see how this goes. Alright, brakes have been tested. Maybe as we start to move, we should get heat. Now, I don't understand, because it's 89 degrees in here. I feel like 90 degrees now. I feel like we should be seeing some things melt at this time. What does it say? What does this one say? Alright, that's the only thing I haven't changed yet. Change and see if something happens. Alright, so what is illuminated here? I'm about to do my run up. Hopefully by the time I'm done with my run up, I'll be fine. Oh, here we go. Let's get the parking brake in. Oh, cabin temperature is too hot. Anyway. Still don't understand why nothing's getting defrosted yet. Everything is on that needs to be turned on. Alternate static air. Yep, wing light, don't need the wing light. We don't need landing lights. Everything is as it should be. However, okay, I thought ice was coming in here. That's just kind of the shadow and light and reflection. Okay. Fuel shop and firewall. I mean, goodness. Alright, so parking brake set, seatbelts on and secure, flight controls. Looking good. Yep, standby alternator on. Standby alternator, check 0 amps. I don't think so. Generator load up to 30 to 60 amps. Yep. Generator switch to trip. And then go to the alternator and it's positive load. And then reset the generator. Oop, up. So then generator takes rest, right? Fuel boost pump to normal. There we go. Fuel selectors are still both on. Fuel quantity still looking great. Fuel cutoff is pushed in. Trim is set for takeoff at this time. Flaps. For normal, we'll just go ahead and get a notch flaps in. Power level, 400 pounds. Let's see what we got. Yeah, okay. Yep. Good. Alrighty. 400 pounds. Okay. Suction, great. Oops. Bus volts at 24 volts minimum, which it is. Inertial separator on. We're going to check for a power increase. There's a small ITT power increase. Turn that off. Let the reset. Instruments check. Okay, great. We are at 1800 RPM overspeed. Alright, good drop for RPM. Great. Let's go back to idle. Yeah, these are just lights, right? Yeah, I'm trying to do everything here. We don't need the oxygen today. Alright, pitot heat is on. Windshield anti-ice is on. Propeller anti-ice is on. Propeller de-ice is on. Airframe de-ice is on. Pitot heat will stay on. Ice protection as required. Master autopilot engage. And disconnect test. Okay. Battery charging less than 10 amps. Let's go to the battery. Oh, that's those buzz volts. Let's go to battery. Battery. What was I looking for? Less than 10 amps. And it is. With the radar as required, so let's go ahead and get it standby. I think. Test. Strobe lights as required. Annunciators. Test and consider. Okay. Flight emissions are checked. Storm windows are closed. Cabin mixing air. Flight push. So. Fuel condition lever. High idle. Park and brake. We can turn that off. Alright. And we are actually ready for takeoff. However, the ice is still here. Somehow. Alright, so the test is done. Let's turn the weather radar on. Come on. Oh. Wrong one. On. Woo. Goodness. So de-ice windshield. Okay. I don't think I need. Nope. Just need. Turned off. Thank you. Vent. Either I'm going crazy or I think I can see a little bit better. This is dumb. Okay. So let's see. I'm trying to look up real quick to de-ice the windshield. Am I doing something wrong here? Odds are I am. Let's see. Okay, so let's just try taking off. Then let's see how this works out. Maybe we can get maybe getting to warmer air. Come on, where is my radio? Let's see. We'll do straight out departure.
Tree Whiskey 5 traffic Cessna Zulu X-Ray Zulu Bravo Romeo 8 taking off runway 7 straight out departure.
See if we can work to get this off. Alright. Slowly increase the power. Let's let go of the brakes. We're just stop there. Airspeed is alive and has been alive. 60 knots, rotate.
Bon voyage, aircrew. We hope to see you again soon.
Just get some up trim. Thank goodness I know at least my area just a little bit. Flaps up. Don't want to climb too much. Take a left hand, turn out of here. Ground radar seems to be working and we should be fine. Like the only obstacle that I'm worried about here is just this little mountain. Kind of sounds dumb to kind of get up in higher elevation and stuff and see if the ice melts. Let's find out. Don't want to climb too aggressively now. All right. Like it's unlimited sky here. Trying to get away from the mountains. It's kind of hard because nothing seems to be working. Just putting in some right trim, scrolling to the left a lot. Everything else seems to be working except just for the high electrical load that I'm putting on here. Forgot about the flight following, so 1285. Alright, here we go. Oops. I guess
Victoria approach Cessna Zulu X-ray Zulu Bravo Romeo 8 is typed Cessna Caravan 5 miles west of Tree Whiskey 5, 3,600 feet. Request flight following.
Cessna Zulu X-ray Zulu Bravo Romeo 8 Victoria approach. Squawk 5456. Cessna Bravo Romeo 8 radar contact 6 miles west of Tree Whiskey 5, 4,100 feet. Altimeter tree 0.34.
Roger Cessna Bravo Romeo 8.
Okay, 3034. Ooh, hard to read. That should be 3034. Alright, still icy. Should have put KNUW on the get-go here. Alright. Let's get some left trim in, more left trim. Still not looking good. I may just turn off icing. Because I'm starting to feel like this is a bug. Let's find out. We'll go into who knew? A flight where you would see practically nothing. Let's get some positive trim in here. Nose up trim. So I've got it to the elevation. Looks like there's somebody ahead. Just see a blinking red light. Anyway, so I got this elevation map up so I don't like run into any mountains. Because as you can see, obviously I can't see anything. I can't tell if I'm going towards it or away from it. Looks like I am below it, so I should be fine. More positive trim here. I don't want to slowly descend, I just want to kind of stick a little bit around where I'm at. 2800. Hopefully the warmer air will help me out. More nose up trim. I can't tell if my wings are even. They have ice on them or not. So 8 minutes. And now I'm kind of regretting not learning how to do like ILS approaches. I feel like this would be super useful. So maybe it went away from me because I don't see him anymore. Now, I keep sinking just a little bit, so I'm kind of scared that on the airframe, I'm getting,
Bravo Romeo 8 contact Whidbey approach on 120.7. Good day.
Okay.
120.7 for Cessna Bravo, Romeo 8.
Swap that back in, I forgot about that, and then I can contact
Whidbey
Whidbey.
approach Cessna Zulu X-ray Zulu Bravo Romeo 8 2,700 feet.
Cessna Zulu X-ray Zulu Bravo Romeo 8 Whidbey approach altimeter 30.2 continue as planned.
Kind of dangerous, actually. See what Whidbey weather is right now.
Whidbey Airport information India 1900 Zulu. Wind tree 9er at 5.
339.
Visibility 10. Sky condition ceiling 1,900 feet broken. Temperature -4. Dew point 10. Altimeter 30.1. ILS runway 14 in use. Landing and departing runway 14. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have India.
Okay, so we have information India.
Whidbey.
Let's probably let's flick on airframe just in case.
Cessna Bravo Romeo 8 contact Victoria approach on 132.7. Good day.
But I'm gonna be landing into Whidbey.
Going to 132.7 Cessna Bravo Romeo 8.
Okay.
Victoria approach Cessna Zulu X-ray Zulu Bravo Romeo 8 2,600 feet.
Cessna Zulu X-ray Zulu Bravo Romeo 8 Victoria approach altimeter 30.2 continue as planned.
I mean, is it that cold? feel like I wouldn't have this problem in the 310. So there's somebody off to our right. So I guess runway 14 is in use?
Cessna Bravo Romeo
Okay.
8 contact Whidbey approach on 120.7. Good
Of course.
120.7 for Cessna Bravo Romeo 8. Whidbey approach Cessna Zulu X-ray Zulu Bravo Romeo 8 2,700 feet.
Alright, so it looks like we're getting into cooler air. I mean cooler, warmer air.
Romeo 8 Whidbey approach altimeter 30.32. Continue as planned.
032.
Cessna Bravo Romeo 8 traffic is 2 o'clock 2 miles at 1,100 feet generic. Report them in sight.
Oh, maybe that's...
Cessna Bravo Romeo 8 contact Victoria approach on 132.7. Good day.
One tree 2.7 Cessna Bravo Romeo 8.
Man, nobody wants to take me on for flight following.
Victoria approach Cessna Zulu X-ray Zulu Bravo Romeo 8 2,700 feet.
Cessna Zulu X-ray Zulu Bravo Romeo 8 Victoria approach altimeter 30.32. Continue as planned. Cessna Bravo Romeo 8 contact Whidbey approach on 120.7.
Oh my
Good
goodness.
day.
120.7 for Cessna Bravo Romeo 8.
Swap over to 120 again.
Whidbey approach Cessna Zulu X-ray Zulu Bravo Romeo 8 2,800 feet.
Cessna Zulu X-ray Zulu Bravo Romeo 8 Whidbey approach altimeter 30.32. Continue as planned.
Let's request transition to C.
Whidbey approach Cessna Zulu X-ray Zulu Bravo Romeo 8. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Cessna Zulu X-ray Zulu Bravo Romeo 8 Whidbey approach. Cleared through the Charlie airspace.
Oh, let me acknowledge.
Cleared through Charlie airspace Cessna Bravo Romeo 8.
It doesn't seem like anything's working. Weather radar's picking up something to my right. Light precipitation to the right. So good thing that's not where we're going. So runway 14. Yeah, should be coming from the other direction. Let's say we're at KNUW. Oh, yeah, we're on 1279, so let's get tower.
Whidbey Tower Cessna Zulu X-ray Zulu Bravo Romeo 8 is 4 miles northeast 2,900 feet with India to land.
Cessna Zulu X-ray Zulu Bravo Romeo 8 Whidbey Tower. Altimeter 30.35, wind 014 at 5. Make left base runway 14.
Okay.
Cessna Bravo Romeo 8 wind 350 at 4. Cleared to land runway 14.
Awesome.
Cleared to land runway 14 Cessna Bravo Romeo 8.
Okay. Okay, yeah, this is kind of ridiculous. I'm doing everything that I can, so let me... 600, is it general? No, it might be under assistance. Ah, failure and damage, icing effect. Because that's stupid. See, that looks much better. Okay, so runway 14 should be not the one that's lighting up. But that one. Alright, so let's start our descent into the pattern, or not descent into the pattern, but just descend to pattern-ish altitude, which will probably be around 1,100 feet. Somewhere in there. Alright, let's go ahead and turn to base here. Don't want to sink too bad. Unless it is runway 14. Shoot. That's runway 14. I'm dumb. Right, yeah, I need to see here. Let's just get one notch of flaps in. We got tons of space to work with, so should be okay. Kind of wonder what the deal is with the icing. I also do feel like it is a bug that, despite my efforts, nothing was working. Alrighty. And I should have known that this was the runway, because it was the one that was obviously lighting up. Obvious runway light for one runway in use is on. Whatever. Alright. Headset power is low. Let's get the backup battery on. Let's get the second notch of flaps in. I guess I could try to go for center line. But we're floaty. Not worried about it too much. Let's go to idle.
Transporter, almost done. Go to the parking.
Cessna Bravo Romeo 8, turn next taxiway.
Welcome to Whidbey.
Cessna Bravo Romeo 8 contact ground on 121.75.
Alright.
121.75 Cessna Bravo Romeo 8.
Yeah, okay. Oh man, 121, what was it, 125? Or 750, okay. Okay.
Whidbey ground Cessna Zulu X-ray Zulu Bravo Romeo 8 request taxi to parking.
Cessna Zulu X-ray Zulu Bravo Romeo 8 taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway Delta.
Okay.
Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway Delta Cessna Bravo Romeo 8.
Wherever that is. Where are the signs? I don't see any signs. Looks like a run-up area. Or something. I was trying to see if I could find any signage here. Looks like that's a no-go. Okay, here's some signs that are loading, some signs that are loading. Oh, this looks like I'm on Delta. Here's tower. Come on. Maybe I should have put the taxi ribbons on. Oh boy. Jeez. Taxi ribbon. Oh, I was doing it right. Okay. Nobody out here to meet us. No marshal. That's cool. Here we go. General aviation parking. Get the parking brake in so we can start unloading.
Transporter. Disembarkation in progress. Stand by.
All right. Let's see how this works.
Transporter from dispatch. Everyone is on the bus. Check that they haven't forgotten anything. Have a nice day.
All right, great. That's done. Now let's go ahead and get into the market. Off screen / camera. And let's go to KNUW. Here we go. Let's make some money. Done. Made the money. Now let's go to the mission, and we're going back home. So, this is the first leg of the flight. If you want to, there's going to be bonus footage of just the flight home, but I'm going to go ahead and end the video here, so don't forget to like the video if you enjoy this kind of content. And if you want to see the flight home and then the shutdown procedures, stick around. You'll find them here shortly. But until then, I'll see you on the next flight.